Clickjacking. Clickjacking is when a bad person, a malicious guy, an attacker, makes a hidden button appear on your screen, tricking you to clicking something you didn't mean to, like changing settings or buy something. Today I'm gonna show you how to identify and mitigate this vulnerability in IIS 10. So let's do it. So here you go, let's do it. Let me show you guys. We have here my web application. It's hosted here in my machine, my local machine, and we have a delete user button. Okay, it's a sensitive action in web application, and basically the vulnerability clickjacking happens when you do not have the security header X-frame options configured with the value deny or semi-origin. You can see here in my network tab that in security header response you do not have this header. Okay, so if this web application doesn't have this security header correctly configured, it's vulnerable to clickjacking, right? We have here this button. It's a sensitive action in this web application. If you click here, we are deleting an user. An attacker would create a web application, a web fake application, and would insert this original web page in his website, right inside an iframe, and would create a different button here and insert in the same area with another action. And that's what we did. We created a web fake page. You can see our code, HTML language, just an iframe inserting the original web page here, a fake button where we can make it invisible or visible, just in change this opacity value, and that's all. This is really simple. Let's see how it looks. In another tab we have this open. There is a fake button like we showed before, and if you click here we are deleting the user, right? the the original page is inserted on this web fake application, and we click it here on refresh page, and this button doesn't make anything, but behind this we have the delete user button from the original page, and we delete the user. And that's what the attacker is expecting from the victim, but this button is visible, so let's change it. Just setting this value to 0. I can Ctrl S here to save and reload this page. And now if you click here on this button, nothing has happened, but behind this an user has been deleted. And that is the clickjacking vulnerability. An attacker would send this web fake page through email, or would use another social engineer way to induct the victim click on this fake button and delete an user or make anything that the user is not expecting, right? Let's see how we can mitigate, we can remove this vulnerability of this web application. I'm here with my VirtualBox hosting my Windows server where the application is hosted. So let me just search for IIS manager. You can click here, selecting the website HTTP response headers. I can click here, and there is a button to make another configuration. We can set here X frame options, and we can set this as semi-origin, right? We can just click here and OK. Let me open a new private tab just to be sure the configurations are not in cache. I can open my disk. It's in paints docs poc cj8ml. Great. Let's You can see that the connection has been refused. If we open the address of this web server, you can see here the web application is working normally, but if we inspect the page and check about the response headers, we can see that we have right now X-frame options semi-origin, and we can't insert the original web application in an iframe. So it's mitigate, right? There is no more clickjacking vulnerability in this web application. I think that's all. Thanks guys for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, and thanks at all. See you.